Hey there, who else wants the secret formula to win customers, kill the competition, or at least render them helpless and irrelevant, and supersize your business? Well, there's a little formula that I'm sharing as part of the Women's Summit next week. Already it's starting, and I wanted to share it with you today. It's a really easy formula, but it is a way to do all of those things and much, much more. To take you out of the commodity competing on price situation that a lot of us find ourselves in many of our businesses and many of our industries, and create something that differentiates us and makes competition just a thing of the past. It's not even a factor anymore because what we're offering isn't comparable, like apples and oranges. It's not comparable to what someone else is offering. And I'll share an example of that. But here's the formula that I use to create offers out of what it is I sell, what product or service it is that I'm selling, versus just selling a product or service. If I'm just selling a widget, anybody else who can make that same widget can compete with me and sell that widget as well. But if I have a way to differentiate my widget and what I'm offering as a package with my widget, then it makes the next person that just is selling a widget buy one, get one free, or whatever competitive thing that they're doing, discounting or pricing, to not be a one-to-one comparison. So I don't have to always compete on price then. Another thing that this formula does is it increases the value. Remember, value is perception. It's how I perceive or look at or think something, how much I think something is worth. And perceived value is totally important when it comes to the products and services that we offer to the customers that we're trying to win and bring into our business, bring into our family, bring into our fold. The other thing that it does and that we want to do with what we're offering to people is we want to find ways to increase their status. We increase their status because people buy and make buying decisions based on emotion, based on status. We can either have products and services that increase people's status or decrease their status. When people spend money on our product or service, it decreases their status a little because they have to spend money on it and they're afraid of looking foolish in the eyes of other people that they may love or care about, or just that they are in relationships with or in proximity to. So we want to do things to increase their status by offering guarantees, by offering warranties and assurances that they are making a risk-free purchase from us and that we'll stand behind what it is that we offer. We can increase their status by adding more value to what it is that we're offering them, what it is that we're creating for them. We want to increase their fear and their limiting beliefs. And this formula specifically addresses 3 areas of limiting belief. So what is this crazy formula? It is remembering to turn off your alarms. And I forgot because I was feeding the puppy dogs and not paying attention. So what's the formula? I call it WTHIE. W stands for what it is that you're offering, your product or service. Now, instead of just selling your product or service and being a commodity, being just like everybody else that sells your product or service, you want to add value and perceived value to that. And it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to do these things, but you want to add perceived value to that so that you're not competing directly with other people that are offering a similar commoditizable product or service. Otherwise, we're always racing to the bottom of the price scale, and everybody loses in that scenario, especially you when you're trying to grow and supersize your business and when you're trying to win customers, because a lot of people still just shop on price. Well, if they're just shopping on price, you have to make sure that the value of what you're giving them seems so much greater than just buying the bare minimum thing from another person. It's a no-brainer for them. So the W is what it is that you're selling. So let's say, for an example, we're selling pillowcases. Now, how many people sell pillowcases? Probably tens of thousands of places that you can buy a pillowcase. So how are we going to differentiate our pillowcase from everybody else's pillowcase on the planet so that we're not just competing on price or discounting or buy one, get one free or something that is digging into our profit margins? Well, we're going to add some more components to our offer. The next thing we're going to add is the T in the formula, which is I call the tool. A tool or a resource to help the person that we're selling our thing to get the result that they want. Now, what is the result that they want with the pillowcase? Or what is some of the problems or challenges that they have when we sell them a pillowcase that we can help them to alleviate by giving them a tool or a resource? Well, how about if we give them a tool to help them get the pillowcase on the pillow? I don't know about you, but one of the biggest challenges with pillowcases is it's hard to get them on different pillows. So if we give them a tool that helps them get the pillow on the pillowcase on any pillow, wouldn't that be valuable? So that's a tool or a resource that we could give them that might not cost a lot of money. Maybe it's just like a clamp that clamps the top of the pillow so it can slide right in. Then you pull the clamp off. It can be creative and cheap, and it could be a plastic throwaway, or it could be something they use time and time again every time they get your pillowcases. Then the H is how, and we're gonna address with the H the false belief that someone has about your what being able to get them the result that you're promising. A lot of times people don't believe that what you're offering them will get them the result that they want. So how could we alleviate this? Do a demo video, which we can deliver electronically, which doesn't cost us hardly any money, that demonstrates how to use this tool to get our pillowcase on quicker and easier than any other pillowcase that they've ever used. So that would be the addressing their false beliefs about, will this vehicle even work? Will this what that we're selling in the pillowcase even work? Will the pillowcase and the tool even work for them? Or will it work at all for other people? Now, once you address that it works for other people, then the internal false beliefs kick in, and they're like, okay, I see that it works for other people. You've demonstrated that for me with your video, but will it work for me? So what I would do here is I would show, again, a demo video or a PDF or something, some kind of an a virtually free delivered, once you create it, device that shows them people just like them getting success with your awesome pillowcases and loving your pillowcases, using the tool easily and effectively, so that they know that they can do it too. Then the E has to do with external false beliefs. Anything outside of them that might prevent them from getting the result that they want, from preventing them from using the pillowcase and enjoying the pillowcase the way that they want. So say, for example, their mother-in-law tells them that you don't need pillowcases. Pillowcases are overrated. There's no reason or purpose for pillowcases. So you could alleviate that false belief by offering a PDF or an ebook or a video or something that talks to the health benefits of using pillowcases and why it's essential that you use pillowcases to reduce the transmission of diseases and germs and molds and mites or whatever it might be. But you could create a little resource that they could then use to tell their mother-in-law, yep, no, you're totally all full of hot air on this. Pillowcases are essential to the health and well-being of my family and your baby. Therefore, I am going to use pillowcases, and here's why. So that's just a really made up quick example of how you can take a commoditizable thing like a pillowcase and turn it into an offer that you can then sell to people for much more value. Because what's the value of the tool getting pillowcases on without frustration? What is the perceived value of knowing that you're doing the best thing for your family by giving them these cool pillowcases that help kill germs and prevent disease or the spread of disease? It's a lot, right? It's a lot more than whatever a pillowcase costs. I don't even know what pillowcases cost these days. I don't remember the last time I bought a pillowcase, so it's an interesting example. But that's an example of a quick and easy way to apply this cool formula, WTHIE, to create an offer around what it is that you provide to your customers and your clients. Go out, make it an awesome day. If you'd like to see me do a more in-depth workshop on this and really talk about how to do this for your business, it's kind of like knowing the formula for ROI, return on investment. You can know it, but are you actually using it and applying it in your business and paying attention to the return on investment of various projects for your business? Same with this formula. You might know the formula, but are you using it? And how could we use it better in our business to beat our competition and make competition irrelevant and supersize our business? Go ahead, put in the comments below if you'd like me to do a workshop on it, and I would love to. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Go grow your business.